you doing today, guys? I hope you're doing well, and I want to say thank you so much for being here in the first place. So today I want to show my new build for this guy over here, Harrow Prime. And I want to show you how I turned this priest into an actual Rambo. So basically, what I've done is actually is a build that's actually affected by the new changes to Grindel and his subsumed ability Nourish. So what happened here is that you have a better version of Energize, Arcane Energize, that with Nourish as long as it's active, and on the top of that, it gives you viral damage on your weapons and you get that pulse or that wave of viral damage every time and then coming out of your Warframe when it's attacked. It's okay, but I prefer the first two perks that you get out of this ability. And it's gonna affect us a lot because I always had an issue with surviving, maybe because I'm a noob, with Harrow, despite the fact he's an amazing Warframe, but instead, still, like, I needed this, and I will show you how much is gonna change the way I play him, and it's gonna, like, honestly, this is gonna be more of a montage of a killing spree here. So what we're gonna be doing right now, we're gonna show you the build and show you that with this, we're gonna have enough energy to, spam all these abilities and what they're gonna be doing here. So if you notice here, based on the mods that I have installed, of course I have Prime Sure-Footed, which is really good on this build, and the rest is basically mods that will help Hera to survive, and also power strength. We need good amount of power strength. Of course, I need to get this to level 5, but even on level 3 is getting the job done awesomely. So what I'm gonna do here, also I have this mod augmented for more power strength, because why not, right? Of course, feel free to improve on it, to give me your feedback regarding this build and how you see it is. Now, the other part of this build is this weapon over here, the Kuvakom. This weapon is amazing by all standards, honestly. 270 status, and I only used a couple of mods that boost the status effect. Is just out of this world. I put it corrosive here because I'm gonna get viral out of Nourish as well. So what we're gonna do right now, of course, this is up to you. You can choose whatever weapon. I'm gonna go with this just to look cool, and we're gonna go on a kill spree here. And I want to show you, of course, I can go with this mission over here with my friends. We did an actual hour I was using this build, and I was kicking ass until the very last second. But what I wanted to actually here, I want to use it here because I want to test it against both the Acolytes and Vord, and both of them are tanky enemies, and sometimes they can be a problem while you're doing this solo. Okay, and I want to show you what I'm capable of doing with this build, and it's amazing, honestly. And I really highly recommend it, and I recommend you to try it, even if it's not your playstyle. I understand. Even if you don't like the build, hey, I understand. But if you want to improve on it, give it a shot and tell me what you think about it. Hey, I'm looking forward to that for sure. And by the way, talking about Nourish as an ability right now, I actually am using it on my Chroma, the first build that I released, and it's just much better. And I will show that later on, but maybe in a different video. But right now, I just want to show what are we doing here with Harrow. And I'm gonna show you one of my new favorite Warframe. Ooh. Hey, Harrow. Let's keep this active. I don't need to, honestly. His fourth ability basically works as rolling guard. I already have rolling guard, but hey, having two is better than having one. So while you're spamming his ability, as long as you're gonna be able to do that as long as his Nourish is actually active. Now, of course, his second ability gives us reload speed, life steal, and fire rate, which is one of our ways to getting DPS, not just from Nourish. And hopefully I'm pronouncing the name of the ability correctly. I know I have a little bit of accent there, actually a lot of it, honestly. But if you notice, we're doing wonders against Steel Path enemies, 140 enemies and above. And if you're gonna notice, while you're spamming your fourth ability, you are in two states. Either you're immune to damage, or either you're causing grid crits damage. And with the 270, critical, status chance, you see to yourself that everything is just being mobbed. And let's see, let's hope that war is gonna, you know, gonna appear early today. But sometimes I have it where he appears a little bit later on, but I want him to appear as early as possible to show you what's gonna happen here. Ooh, need to keep more sharp. And if you notice, nothing is surviving here. Basically, spray and pray, literally. You know, because, you know, Harrow is a beast, Warframe. Got it. I know, it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I apologize, okay? I'm sorry. I made a mistake. And just, you know, just either I'm immune or causing crit damage, and the rest is history. Now, be cautious about something here. That your ammo efficiency is a very important thing. That's why I kept these with me.
Life support incoming.
If you notice, the results speaks themselves. And man, I feel sorry for those guys at this point, honestly. What I have done. Ooh, let's go.
Additional life support has arrived.
Of course, I prefer to use other weapons right before the Echolite comes, because you're gonna need it against you're gonna need the Kuva comb against the Echolite, because it's one of the best ways to kill the damn thing. Ooh, I need to work on my second ability. I keep forgetting stuff while I'm talking. I'm sorry about that. Let's go. Honestly, I don't need to use my fourth ability a lot, but I use it just for the sake of this video. And talking about surviving, let's go. Na 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 na. Of course, I need to do this.
Life support has been replenished.
Oh no, wrong time to come. Violence. Oh, this one usually gets me killed. Oh no.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Let's see if we can get her. She's mean. Yep, she's about to die. Oh well, she's dead. Surprise, surprise.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
You see, guys, I'm just spamming here stuff left and right with no regrets. You know, it's basically all the power with zero responsibility. Take that, Spider-Man. So this is an awesome build for, like I said, just massacring everything in your way. Either stats effects or actually, you know,
Operative has
your
just made
crits.
its first discovery. Keep
Wow, this thing is immune for some reason.
extraction is available if you need it.
The game glitch there. Oh, Eximus. Guys, I can do this forever, honestly. Of course, there's always you know, a possibility of mistake. But, you know, let's not talk about that. Let's get some live support.
Life support activated.
Guys, if you notice, this is just amazing.
Another life support capsule is now available.
looks like Ward is not appearing anytime soon, but that's unfortunate. But you've seen like how powerful it is. Wow, I took the wrong route. That's totally not me. Probably my GPS. But yeah, ooh, that was close. If you notice the results here, if you notice the numbers, you notice what's going on to the enemies, the Ecolites, even the Ecolite, that Ecolite usually gets me killed. With the Kuva, with a Kuva comb, that thing just disappeared out of the blue, you know. I just had to survive a little bit because that thing deactivated abilities, but it's just amazing, you know, almost endless survivability right there. And you know, like I said, I took this thing for full-on hours with my friend with the new survival mission in Lua, and it was performing to the, like I said, to the very end. Nourish and its change is very welcomed. I hope it does, they don't change it back to what it used to be, or they do not nerf it in a way or another. It's fitting to a lot of builds, especially we're talking about like Steel Path, and not a lot of Warframes unfortunately are equipped for that kind of content. So really wanted to show this, and I want to say honestly, thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who showed up on my YouTube channel. Thanks for everyone who, you know, seen some beautiful comments here and there, and I really appreciate everything that have been done here. And say again, thank you so much. I'm forever grateful for you guys. Take care. Bye bye.